Well, hello there everybody and welcome to today's video. In this one I'm going to be using the JetPack mod on LEGO Star Wars the Skywalker Saga to get out of bounds in as many different levels as possible, see what we can see outside of the map. I don't know if you caught the short video, but I showed you with the Jedi Temple in Coruscant. I've just been messing about on this a little bit and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a video of this, it's quite interesting. So if you're playing this on PC as well, I've just uploaded my 100% save file. It doesn't overwrite your own saves either, so that will be linked in the description, the download and install guide video for that, if you just want, you know, 100% save file to mess about with as well, you know, and then you can keep your own progress on your own save file as well, you know. That's all good. So straight away, we're going to start on the Uscru district of Coruscant. Now, once you've got this jetpack mod installed by Jedi Josh, a big shout out, mate, because I know you've modded many games. So I'm a big fan of your Red Dead 1 mods and Red Dead 2 mods as well. So great stuff, dude, and you've done a great job on this. I look forward to seeing what other mods come out to do with the scripts and everything similar to this mod, what else can be done. So straight away, I'm going to put the height, a nice comfortable height to be at around 4 for doing out of bounds stuff. And basically what this lets you do is it lets you fly forever, but it also lets you increase the jump, the jet height and everything like that. And a lot of levels actually have a cap on the ceiling, or the assumed ceiling of the levels. So obviously we are starting on the Uscru district of Coruscant. So I'm just trying to jet out of bounds. I was literally just on this a minute ago. Oh, here we go. Come on, don't die. There we go. Yeah. No. it don't kind of like me coming out of bounds here, but it is doable. It is doable. I was just really far out of bounds there. Am I kind of stuck on a roof? Yeah. It don't like me going out of bounds there, but if I go around the side just a little bit, it does actually let me out, and then I can get round the invisible ceiling. Now, the only places I've tested this on so far is the Uscru district and the Jedi Temple. So I'm going to be exploring all the different places. If it's not included, I've not tried it, but I'm going to try every interior, every stage. If it's not included, there's no out of bounds for it. So yeah, just throwing that out there for you. As you can see, this is already out of bounds. We've already got some texture issues and whatnot. But from here, you can go all the way out of bounds, and you can go quite far out as well. Now, one of the first things I tested going out of bounds was which of these buildings can you actually land on. You can actually land on quite a few of these buildings. Basically the closer ones anyway. The ones a bit further off you can't. Like the 3D modelled ones, most of them you can land on. Some you can't though. Now another thing was the Death Star. I'm going to include footage right now of me trying to get to that, because no matter how much I tried, I could not make it to the Death Star. Bearing in mind I can increase speed of the jetpack to see if I can actually jet my way there real quick, and it does seem to be like at some point there is just an invisible barrier that you can't get past, like quite far out into the stage. So you're looking at that footage right now, and as far as I can tell, I'm going to test it on a few other stages as well, but we'll just have to see. Yeah, we'll just have to see, won't we? On other stages. If I can't make it there, I won't include the footage. So yeah, if you find a way to get all the way up to your capital ship that's up in the sky while on the on foot sections, yeah, that nearly sounded like a swear word, but I can assure you 100% that it was not. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, we're jetting quite high up, and we are well out of bounds now. What I'm going to do is open up the jetpack menu, and we'll go height, and we're gonna crank this just to show you what outside of the skybox looks like, because the best way to do that is just increase the jetpack height, and that also increases the you know, the acceleration speed towards the sky as well. So here we go. That's literally going to get me to the skybox in no time at all. There we go. I'm outside the skybox. Let's keep going a little bit, because once you get high up enough, the whole world just disappears. Yeah. So that's all good. I'm just showing you what some of these things look like, because if you know, like some of my older videos, Red Dead 2 and stuff like that, out of bounds stuff is some of the most popular videos I've ever done, how to get out of bounds in different games and stuff. So just testing out this JetPack mod, and as you can see, I'm still accelerating. Yeah, it takes a while at that speed to actually stop accelerating upwards. So there we go. Yeah, rest assured, like I say, if I try and go to the Death Star, it's just not going to work. So yeah, the cameras actually took quite a while to follow the character up. So you'll see this, I'm not actually pressing any buttons at the minute. We're just going to see how long it takes to fall back, and yep, there we go, we're falling back. So as you can see, I was quite high up there. I don't know if I can make it back to the actual level of Coruscant there. Oh, there we go. Just trying to avoid. You see, that was literally one tap, and look how high up I went from one tap there, and that was on about 64 speed. So there you go. We're making the way back. Hopefully, I'm going to land on something. I know all of this you can land on. So as I say that, if it was a smooth flat surface, I could have landed on it. But that's enough from the Uscru district of Coruscant. Then let's go somewhere else and take a look there. Okay, so next up then, we've arrived at the Coruscant Federal District, and I have specifically chose the Senate building. Yeah, let's have a quick look in a second at what that looks like. Now, what actually puzzled me just while I was testing out a few things on this stage, shut up taxi bot, while I was testing a few things on this stage, was that the Jedi Temple, the Jedi Temple, the Senate building, and the main piece of the map is all one piece that's all loaded in. Yeah, watch this. Yep, over to the main map. Yep, from the Senate building. Yeah, straight across. And that jump wasn't quite perfect, but you'll be able to see that I've made it from the Senate building. Usually they're that far away, you'd have to get a taxi. Now, I did just spend maybe 20 minutes in between the recording, and I flew bit by bit without one of them super jumps all the way over to that point. I'm going to kind of point in the distance directly ahead. That's where the Jedi Temple is. I flew all the way over there as well from the main platform. So confirmed, they're all loaded in as one piece. I know they're low poly when you go further away, but you'll see as I land on the platform, it all loads in. And that was a clean jump from over at the Senate building over there. So yeah, all loads in one piece. So let's get some height on this, and we'll see just what it looks like from the air. Okay. Yeah, it's not quite ready for that. Yeah, I need to go slightly somewhere a bit more extraneous, a bit further away. There we go. That'll let me get as high up as I like. So jetting up there, and as you may already know, the sky traffic is actually fully 3D rendered. Yeah. Obviously the kind of silhouettes over there are not, but as they get closer, they turn into actual 3D ships. So I thought that was really interesting, that the sky traffic is actually fully rendered. Yeah. Let me hit pause there, and I can just redo the settings there, and you'll see what I mean. Okay. Okay, we're on normal jetpack now, so we'll just see how that goes. Okay, I'm just going to see some of this fully 3D rendered sky traffic. Okay, we're on normal flight, just trying to get to the right height, you see, and then we'll be able to see. Then after that, we'll visit outside the skybox. Okay, 3D traffic. Yep, I know that was a bit tough to see, but look, that's fully 3D rendered. The frame rate does tank for me a bit up here, but look at that distance. Like, how much effort they've put in to these 3D worlds. Look, 3D traffic, yeah. Sorry, I keep mentioning that, as you know, but yeah, all pieces are one. Yeah, I have also tried to get to the Death Star, from what I can tell. Not doable. You see the size of that ship? Wow. Okay. Right, let's change the height up then. And let's go a bit crazy. Out into space, please. Jetpack straight into space. Yeah, the reason why I keep resetting the jetpack is because it don't quite register that you've changed the jetpack height until you redo the A button, so, or the jump button, should I say. Okay, now we're flying. Shouldn't take too long to get up into space. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that does take quite a while. Just look how long that's taken, and that's on like 60 times speed. So I may even speed up this footage. So I'll catch you in a sec when I'm nearing the top of the skybox. So we are now actually really high up. The character's actually way up in the sky, probably already outside the skybox. But look at that. That is crazy how big this map actually is. I'm really, really high up. I'm actually probably double the height of the Death Star. Oh, and we've breached the skybox. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it really does glitch when you're this high up, but that's all good. We're actually outside the skybox. That is crazy. Look how detailed the skybox is. Okay. Look, I let go of the accelerate or jetpack button quite a while ago, and it takes a while, okay, for it to actually pick up on that. Look how high up. That is crazy. Right, jetpack height. There we go. Yep, about there. Yep. Not much more. About five. About five's okay. Yeah. Just want to get back inside the skybox. That's all I'm trying to do at the minute. Okay. Look at that. That's crazy. Look. The entire map can be seen within just a very small part of the screen right there. Okay, still a bit more to fall yet. Okay, maybe about there. There we go. And there is the top of the skybox with scrolling clouds as well, may I add. There we go. We are literally right on the edge there. There we go. And let's breach the skybox. There we go. Just a little bit slower this time. There we go. Almost there. Come on. There we go. And we're in space. Yeah, that's very nice, right? Yeah, that's Coruscant. That is actually a huge map. I've tested the interiors as well. The interiors seem pretty solid. There's nowhere to actually breach through the roof in any interior that I've tested so far. I'm going to keep testing, and as soon as I find an area interesting enough, I'll get back to you. So I'll see you in a second. So next up then we have Jakku's Niima Outpost. There's not really anything of mention here. That is a real shame, because I wanted to see what was on the other side of that Star Destroyer. Maybe see if I could get out to that one, but there's like an invisible wall all the way around this that prevents you from getting out. And that's as high as the ceiling goes. I've checked every different angle. I've checked jetting off that bit there in the background. Kind of every key boundary I've checked, and I can't get out, unfortunately. The only thing noteworthy on this is kind of some missing textures here and there, but you're not meant to be this high up, so I don't blame the devs. It's all good. But yeah, that's about it then. Jakku I always found quite boring anyway, but would have loved to have had a look at these Star Destroyers. Unfortunately, can't be done, so let's move on. Okay, so next up then we have Takodana Maz's Castle, and sorry to say it folks, but with this one as well, there is an invisible barrier going around it all, although that lake view is beautiful. I've just been around the entire map and checked this. There's no way to breach out. Funnily enough, there you can see a high to low poly line in the distance there. You see where that hill comes down? You can see the green grass where it turns to mud. Yes. Red Dead 2, Outer Bounds, low poly lines come to mind, but a lot of games are made that way. So yeah, just wanted to show you that. There's nothing noteworthy, nothing that I can get in terms of Outer Bounds or anything like that. I've just been checking, but the aircraft are fully rendered once again. Some real UFO looking things, but other than that, whoa, just as I say that. Okay, let me figure out where I actually am here. Okay, I've lost the ability to jetpack. If I switch characters, I should be able to jetpack again. No, well, that's a bit odd. Let me make a note of where I am there. Right near the hint bot. Okay, so It's not going to let me do that again. Oh my goodness. I've just been testing this. And it just don't let me do it. Come on, let me go back up. Come on, it did stop me from jetpacking once I got to a certain height, so maybe I have to actually jet off that roof. Oh, there we go. There seems to be a bit there. So I have to go that way, then that way. There we go. There we go. Back in business. Just I'm saying that. My goodness. I went all the way around the edge. Maybe with some of these, there's actually places where you can kind of get out. see the spacecraft? Yeah, they kind of go to a certain point and then just disappear. You can see the water is just a box. That is kind of standard as well. But look at the size of these islands. I don't think I'm going to be able to get much further out of bounds, but I can definitely go higher up. There we go. We've reached the top of the skybox there, and I am obviously excited because yeah, that's like madness. I was just testing that. I like how the skybox has a sun that illuminates. Look, as you can see. Falling back down now. So yeah, for anybody who wants to replicate this, you can see where I meant about the high to low poly lines, look, on the hills there, look, and then where it actually joins up with the high resolution map. There we go. So the way you have to do it, you actually have to jet towards these here and then head south, and then it kind of steps a little bit. Okay, I'm just seeing if I can replicate that. If I can, then my advice will be good. Yeah. So from the castle, just kind of head towards Hintbot, and then you can go up and out of bounds. Okay. Fair enough, but there's nothing else I can do here, unfortunately. If you find something else, let me know in the comments. But other than that, time to move on. So yeah, I've just spent about an hour exploring this place. Probably the most interesting one so far. The first thing we'll do is land on top of this. We're on the Sith Citadel at Exegol. Now, from what I can tell, all of these Star Destroyers in the background you can get to. Yeah, so let's start off with, I don't know, that one. And as you'll see, I've got a silly jump speed on there. There we go. That'll get us part of the way there. I'll get back to you when I'm a bit closer to this, okay? Okay, so we're just about to make it to this Star Destroyer then. From what I can tell from this height, and I've been and inspected that one over in that far corner there where the screen's pointing. From what I can tell, all of these are the same. They're just rotated. As you can see, it's all the nose sections kind of dug into rock. So don't worry about that too much. Once you've seen one of these, you've seen them all. So what I've found is you can actually land on these rocks. That's absolutely fine. If I drop much further than that, through that ground there's no clip. So if I fall through that, I'll basically turn into studs and get thrown back to these rocks. But, as you can see, I jumped way too far. But you can land on them and explore them. But you clip right through. Yeah, it's kind of accelerating my point. It does take ages to get there. So I'm going to move on rather swiftly there. I'm not sure what them lights are that are appearing over there, but this seems to be one of the few stages where you can actually get to the Death Star. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's go and have a look. Yep, this will also take some time, so I will be back with you when I get a bit closer to this. Just an interesting moment. I like the way how the light rays come up into space. That looks really crazy. So still making the way to the Death Star. I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so look at this. We are practically at the Death Star. I want to make sure that I can actually touch this though. On the little explore that I did before, I did manage to go inside the Death Star. You can see just how large this is and how long it takes to get there. Look how slow. That was literally about 10 minutes of just, you know, tapping the A button to stay on target with this. Pure cringe, I know. But yeah, from the ground it looks, you know, the detail ain't great, but it looks alright. But up close, look how low poly this is. Super low quality textures. From the inside you can't even see the Death Star. There's only little bits and bobs. But I'd assume any trade ship that you can bring in, you could go and explore it like this. So, as you can see, I'm inside the Death Star. How cool's that? Yeah. There we go. The only level so far where I've managed to get to the Death Star. But look how long it takes to get there. An insane amount of time. But you can go inside it. So, let's drop through. Okay, and then just have a quick look at the underside. Okay, just trying to get a good look there. Yep, there it is. We've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Now this is what happens when you drop from orbit straight through the ground and pile of studs, as I mentioned before. So it's put me back on the rocks, though. It's the last place that you was at. So I'm going to switch back over to here. The JetPack mod works with Boba Fett and Jango Fett. So you can kind of have both in your squad, and then when you need to return back to inbounds, you just kind of switch back over. Now the most interesting thing on Exegol, without a doubt, and probably the most interesting thing found so far, is this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the jetpack speed to around... probably 700 seems to be a good number for that, and we'll put the height on 10. Yeah, it's not an exact science, I'll keep the menu up just for anybody who skims the video. At least they'll know I'm using the jetpack mod. Now there is actually a large section of the underground base which is made but completely unused, so let's go and have a look at that. Okay, oh, and that's... Oh, that was actually not bad. Okay, with these triangles over here, this is as you can see in there, the 6 triangles closest to me in that row there contain a completely unused section of the base. This is absolutely crazy. Look, if you're out of bounds, you don't have a mini map. Look, the walkways don't work. I'm just going to see if I can jet out of the roof. I didn't test that before, but we'll have a quick look. Can I jet out the roof? I can. Awesome stuff. Now I'm just going to have to be careful. I'm going to have to reset to default settings on this because I want infinite flying and I want the height, but I don't want the speed necessarily. So, did you hear gong? That was a very echoey gong. Yep, you just clip right through. Look, an entire unused section of base. Look how large this area is as well. This is actually a really large area. The ground, you can't clip through, but everything else is not functional. That's crazy. Like a huge unused interior. Wow. Yeah, like when I fell into here, I was like, is this... I'm sure this is actually used. It's not used at all. You can tell by the way the textures flicker and everything. Look, the walkways are not solid. Yep, but obviously this is just meant to be in the background. As you can see, that is the actual base over there. You see, so we're on the front triangle now. Well, the middle set of triangles. That's what we'll call them. You hear the gong echo? I don't know how loud I've put the game audio on, but the gong echo can be heard, and it echoes a lot. Now we're going to go into the actual used bit of the base. You see, this is still unused, this section. But if I go too far in, what's going to happen is it's going to put me back in bounds. But look, I'm getting rid of them hexagons on my mini-map. I'm actually clearing hexagons here. And it does auto-save. So, yeah, nice to get rid of them hexagons that are out of bounds. And like I say, if I go too far in, notice the mini-map, there isn't one. Okay. Okay, that is a solid roof. Yep, and as I go further in, I now have a mini-map. But as you can see, I am out of bounds. So this stuff here, yep, still no clip. Yep, Sith Citadel, yep. And these rocks, you see, this is the actual boundary of inbounds / out of bounds. This is out of bounds. The best discovery yet. Oh, look at that. Yep. There we go, object mismatch. But I can, from here, jump back, inbounds, and you'll see that is now inbounds with characters and everything. So, yeah. That's actually odd. What does it say? The Force are going to lift me up and carry me around. It'll be for a puzzle that I've already done. That's what it is. But if I now try and get out of bounds, denied. Yeah. And I've tried getting out of bounds that way, and it's not possible from what I can tell. So, tough. Tough. Yeah, but that's about it for Exegol. I've tested lots of other things, and I can't find anything else, but let me know in the comments if you find anything on Exegol yourself. I just heard the Emperor, but now I don't hear the Emperor, so that's odd, but it is done. On to the next zone then. So now we're on Ankto, Temple Island. This one's a little bit boring, in all honesty, so I'm not going to stick with this one too long. There is a cap on the ceiling. I can't seem to find a way out either. I'm sure I can be proved wrong that there is a way out of bounds or a way to get higher up, but there's not a lot to see really, because it's quite an open map. You can see everything. All them rocks in the distance, way off in the distance, will just be cardboard cutouts, 2D flat textures and whatnot, but Temple Island's only like a small / medium area anyway. I'll call it a medium, but that's really all there is to it. Water effects are nice, I'll give it that, but yeah, not a lot going on. So next up then we have Kef Bay crash site, and I was really looking forward to this one because there's a huge crashed Death Star in the background, even though it's the same one, Death Star 2 and Death Star there, but there's no way I can find to actually get out. I've just spent 20 or 30 minutes going around every little bit looking for any possible little weakness, and from what I can tell there is no way out, which is unfortunate. I think I'm going to have to take the standard way over there via boat. Yeah, sad times, but I'm already stuck at every edge. They seem to have walled this one off really well. Ah, that is a shame, but there's more to see when we get over to the Death Star, hopefully. So, catch you in a second. Well, I have some bad news, I'm afraid. The section that leads outside, that is tied to the Strength to Do It mission. You know, I may even have to load up the Strength to Do It mission just to test that out, but, you know, we'll have to see about that. There's also no way out of the ceiling either. I've just been testing that. No way at all, doesn't let you out. I think they kind of predicted that someone might try and make the way out of there, so I'll get back to you in a sec on the Strength to Do It mission where I can get the exterior section of this Death Star. So up until this point I've been testing every possible point where it might be possible to get out, and there's been none. But just by testing there, I did manage to spot a way out, and I just managed to get out here as well. So by just moving up to here, it kind of makes it possible. And look at this, we are now taking a look at the Death Star ruins. Okay, as you can see behind it, there's actually not a lot. Yeah, that's a surprise. It's literally just a front, a facade, as it were. But you can see there's not really much of it. But I'm just wondering how far out I can get. No, it's going to make me... Yeah. All my characters have kind of fell right through the ground. Makes it difficult to see anything, but... Right, we need to increase the jetpack height on this. I think my character is jetting, so we'll just have to see, won't we, how long it takes to get out of this. We'll just have to see, unless I'm stuck. I know the game ain't crashed because I can still actually hear. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah, it seems like I'm well and truly stuck in here. But it looked like the Death Star was just like a front or a facade anyway. And now it appears I am well and truly stuck. And I'm not willing to play the Strength to Do It again because, well, let's be honest, it's boring. But and to get all the collectibles, I've already done that a million times anyway. So that's all I'm going to do for that. If you want to see more of that, I'll explore it a bit more. If there's anything interesting, I'll do a part 2 to this video with other suggestions that people might have. So Until then, I'm moving on. I am moving on. I do apologise. Let's go. Okay, so we've just arrived at Ewok Village. I've just spent a few minutes just going around the outside of this. I can't seem to find a way out. But the oddest thing about this is, look at where the Death Star is. That's the capital ship, but it's literally a mini version of it. Wrong key. Yeah, so let's just have a quick look there. Reset. Infinite flying. Let's get the height. We want this quite slow, so we'll do that like at 2 or something. Yeah. Look at this. Look. So technically we have found the second level where you can touch the capital ship. Look, that's literally where the Death Star is. That is stupid. Look how small it is. No wonder it's low poly, because it maybe gets stretched for the larger model. Unknown. But what is also very odd, if I make it to this platform over here, like from there it looks bad, right? You can tell it's clearly nearby. But what's even odder is that there is this platform over here, yeah, with this really cute singing Ewok that seems to sing a song that is from Return of the Jedi. But look, it's in front of the tree. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused as to what that's all about. Is it meant to be like that? Has it glitched or what? I don't know, but that looks very wrong. It looks like a Death Star balloon. Yeah, just wanted to share that with you while I'm here, because there's nothing else really noteworthy. Apart from these singing Ewoks, they are really cute, but you know what I mean. Bang. Dola, dola, dola. Yeah. Right, next location then. Okay then, so here we are on Hoth Echo Base. That hint robot, that needs disabling. And straight away, I thought, wow, a giant hole in the ceiling. So that's the first thing I tried. And yeah, I've not spent too long exploring this, but I found some really cool stuff actually. First of all, if you go out the roof, you can see pretty much all the tunnel system of Echo Base. Yep. I haven't checked anywhere else to get out, but I'd assume it'd all look the same once you get out anyway. But there it is, the entire tunnel system of Hoth. Weirdly enough, it's got a skybox as well. And I instantly thought to myself, wait a minute, because when you see the ship come in, you can actually see an exterior to this. Now, you might be really shocked to see this. I know I was. But I found this to be really interesting as well. So just going to take you to the exterior of Hoth. Now, you only ever see a ship fly in when you're at this location. So you're about to see what Hoth looks like on the outside. Let's have a quick look. There we go. Keep moving this way a little bit. There we go. Hoth actually has an exterior. Wow. Echo Base. Look at that. How cool is this? Wow, yeah, that looks really odd. If I move too far away from the entrance, yeah, it all kind of culls away, but yeah. And straight away, I know what a low poly texture is. I knew I wouldn't clip through it. I knew I would clip through it, should I say, and that's where it is. And that seems to be where it glitches out. Okay, around here somewhere. If I move off this, I'm just going to fall off the map. I'll prove that right now. And get ready, because I'm probably going to explode into studs any second now. Yep, there we go. Okay, the rest of Hoth is interior, so there's not going to be that much, I think, to explore. But like I say, if you want me to revisit any of these areas in part 2, just let me know. If you want me to do a part 2, that is. But for now, we'll have to just have a quick look over here before we move on. Look at that. How cool is that? I'm just wondering if I can run. Nope. That answered my question. Okay. Explode into studs. Next location then. Get back to you in a second. So here we are then at Bespin, Cloud City. And I've always loved the look of this. I'm always a big fan of that orangey sunset as well. But that's not what we're here for. Straight away, let's go into JetPack mode. You can see the altitude is capped, but just from a quick test before I started this recording, I only have to go a little bit south off the landing pad, and basically I can just go as high as I like. So, yeah, that's all good. Most of this is outdoor, so you'll be able to see it all once it gets some height, and the other bits are interiors and whatnot. Let's do jetpack height. There we go, and kind of accelerate this a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll redo that. It's fine. Jetpack speed, stick that on, I don't know, 200 or something. Jetpack height, we want that increasing. So it seems if I stop using the jetpack here, I just kind of drop. So there we go. That's the quick way right there. We're back in business. Look at this. The skybox actually seems to wrap all the way underneath. Now, bearing in mind, look, the play area is literally that bit. I can't even point the camera there. Is that bit there that's all texture glitching like so. So as you can see, this actually stretches for way further than you can actually see. Okay, we've got some weird texture glitching going on, no surprise. Death Star there in its I was going to say actual size, but it's not. Wow, it's actually really beautiful up here. That's really nice. I like that, but look how far the level stretches on for. Just wondering. There's the skybox. Yep. And it's actually a full sphere on this level. Yep. Nice. Nice. Okay, awesome. That's about it from Bespin, I think. Unless in the comments you want to suggest any locations, but I might be able to land all the way back if I can do this. No, I don't think. I think I'm going to land short. I just did spend a bit of time flying away from that. I'm going to go straight back to the platform. Oh, close. Very close. Right, next location then. So next up then, we're on Crait Outpost, and weirdly enough, there is an exterior. Well, not weirdly, but there is a nice window out there. I've just been round the entire base. I can't find a way out, unfortunately. So yeah, that's madness. And I'm going to say right now, I'm going to have to apologise to you all who are watching, because I've spent roughly 5 or 6 hours now since I started just testing out of bounds and doing these recordings. And so far, we started in Coruscant, and we've only made it round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these worlds. As you can see, there's about another 15 or more. So I literally don't have time to carry on. So there will be a part 2 to this video. So please let me know if you think I've missed anything, if you've seen anything on the story levels where you think there might be out of bounds stuff to discover, anything that you want me to look at on the upcoming planets as well, or the upcoming worlds, or anything you think I've missed. Please let me know in the comments down below, because as soon as I've got the time in the next couple of days, I'll do part 2. It may even stretch to a part 3, because it seems like there's a lot going on and a lot to explore. Obviously there's about 40 or more story missions, so each one of them might need exploring too. So just let me know if you think there's anything interesting that needs looking at, whatnot, and I'll do my best to include that in part 2. Until then, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I'm sorry this can't be all done in one video. I mean, I've got the movie version of Lego Star Wars uploading. It's nearly 7 hours long in 4K. It's literally been processing now for around 5 days, and it's still not even got the HD version yet. And this is uploaded in 4K, so I don't want this to take days to process, or longer, possibly weeks. So I'm going to end the video around here. So thank you very much, everybody. The channel's still growing extremely quick. If you want my 100% save file, that is linked in the description. That is for PC only, I'm afraid to say. Like I say, the movie version of this game is coming soon. Not just the cutscenes, but all the gameplay that makes it fit, you know, with the context and everything. It's awesome. It's all 9 episodes as well. It took me weeks to make, and it's going to be fantastic. So I want to wish you all the best. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all again very soon. Let's just take one more look out that window while you may consider subscribing. Who knows? Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Catch you all soon. Bye bye.